Hi guys, honestly, I'm feeling like there are times where it doesn't bother me to literally put this out on the internet, but then there are times it kind of bothers me, it just, I guess, kind of depends on where I'm at mentally, but I just feel like I need to put myself together, but I've also have passed like this weird time frame for myself where I'm like, forget it, at this point. Because if I don't do like my whole hair, makeup in the morning and like get the whole day's worth out of all that effort, then I'm kind of like, try again tomorrow. I don't know if anyone else is like that, but it's basically what's going on. I have to work on more Etsy orders today, and I've also been working on my summer release kit. So this one's gonna have more of a theme. It's still gonna be a mystery kit in the sense that you won't know exactly like every individual item. You'll know like what the notebook looks like, what comes in it. I'll have more of a, like a detailed list, like X number of like envelopes and stickers and things, but you won't know like, not every kit I guess will be equal in like the same exact stickers, and all of that will vary basically. I also worked on how I want my packaging to look like. So, I got this past release kind of, the experience from it and my processing time and figuring everything out. So I feel like this release on my summer collection and moving forward is going to be so much better. My processing time is going to be a lot better. Right now I had to extend it out a lot to 8 to 10 days, but it was so that I could play catch up. Because I had so many orders that I ran out of material. And so it was like having, to get everything ordered and in, and then all that stuff. So I'm definitely going to be a lot more prepared this time. I just didn't expect. I think right now I have almost close to 500 orders. I thought it was going to be like 50 at best, is what I thought. So during all of that, I also really want you guys to have like a very lovely experience with the packaging. Like I want you to love it. But there's also like weight to it too. That's another thing I really screwed myself on. When I posted the listings, like not to dive into it, but in case you want to know, I put in, like I projected what the packaging, how much it was going to weigh, and I was way off. And well, I was off by a couple ounces, but a couple ounces can make your packages even more expensive. So I was literally eating in shipping cost. So it definitely cut away at, the profit and my time. And so anyways, like I was saying though, I've been working on like my summer packaging, making it getting all the things and making decisions and like how I want it to look and feel when you guys open, because I know you guys are spending like your hard-earned money on these things that I'm providing to you. So I want it to be like fun, and I know how exciting and like how much you guys love it. I've seen through all the emails, and that's the thing, like I want to cut down processing time because I want you guys to be able to get it as soon as possible. But also I still, it's still Etsy, and I know a lot of people understand that, but there's no way that I'll ever be like a next day because I'm not Amazon. But I still want to I want to bring my processing time to, I still want to shorten my processing time somewhere between 3 to 5 or 5 to 7 business days. Again, it's so hard because it takes actually a while to put all the kits together. So it really depends on how many orders I get. So anyways, enough of that talk, but I'm just very excited. I have felt like, going through therapy, which I don't talk about. I think I might have mentioned it a couple of times after losing Loxy, and just Loxy was my soulmate. And losing her is what created, what I have been going through with this new anxiety and figuring out what to do with myself, because when I had her, it was almost like a distraction. I wasn't really looking deep within myself, and lots of things for me to think and wonder about. Do I want to be in a relationship? Do I want to share my life with somebody? Do I like being alone? What do I really want to do? If I could do anything, if I hit the lottery and that took care of all my bills and everything, what would I still be doing with my time here on earth? And those are the things that I've been asking myself and going over. And this Etsy thing has really been like a life spark for me in a lot of ways. I have just felt very happy with it. And YouTube does the same thing too, by the way. Especially lately, like I feel like in my earlier years, it wasn't the same as it is now. But it's a spark for me. So yeah, so that's basically what I've been going through. Thought, you know what, might as well like do this little chit chat. Look at my hair. Whatever. You know what, I'm gonna make a decision. Either I'm gonna let myself feel guilty for it and just kind of keep harping on myself, or I'm just gonna either make a decision to do my hair, wash and do my hair, or not do my hair, but then not feel guilty about it. So I think I just made my decision. I don't want to wash and do my hair at this point. It's 2:00 in the afternoon. So so there we go. I'm not gonna let myself feel guilty over it. So yeah, I thought I'd also give you guys just an update on, I feel like I keep cutting these out. I've actually filmed this a couple times, but every time I've gone to editing, I just haven't felt right about the clips and I've trashed them. But basically the update is between my mind and my stomach. And a lot of you who have like followed along, you kind of already have like the back story, but things really just kind of got bad when August hit, right? Gave my body a couple months under so much stress after losing Loxie, that when she passed away in June and then we hit August, that's when like my body was just took all it could take. So then I started experiencing panic attacks, and just like I would be out walking and I'd be like, oh my God, I gotta get home. And that was a very surreal, crazy moment for me, because I've never experienced anything like that. I've never suffered from anxiety, from panic. So it just, it was so foreign to me. And especially also considering that I'm a person where I like to have control. I like to have control over myself. And you don't have control over yourself in those times. So there's a lot of learning, a lot of acceptance, a lot of letting it happen, because I started realizing that if I was fighting it, it made it worse. So I found a lot of comfort and solace in the fact that I was like, you know what? If it happens, I'm gonna let it happen. It's gonna happen anyway. And that actually helped kind of, in my mind, cure me. But basically the update is I have been doing so good for the past 3 months. I've been keeping a tracker, like a mood tracker essentially. I'm sorry, I'm like picking at my hand. I have this little scab that won't heal, probably because I keep picking at it. But I've been keeping like a mood tracker where you color in and then you have like a legend and it says like this color means this mood, so on and so on. And I have only had like a sliver, like a little speck of like those pre-anxiety feelings. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, it's kind of like you feel it like, but then it's like, then it goes, it's completely gone. I've only had that feeling like 2 or 3 times in the last 3 months. I have been otherwise myself, and I've been taking the ashwagandha. I also did a lot of things that like reset my whole system, things like a cold shower, and I was dipping my face in an ice bath, but for some reason going down like this and holding my breath, like I just was not a fan of it. So what I did instead was I took ice packs and put it on my face, with like a little, for me, I'm not recommending this is just what I did for me. I did have a piece of paper towel though in front of the ice pack, so it wasn't like straight ice pack to my skin. And I was just noticing like all these little things were definitely helping, and also like walking, being under the sun, getting actual vitamin D. I think all of these things that I've been doing and just kind of like accepting Loxie's passing and letting myself heal has tremendously, is what has caused me to be what I feel like is myself again. I read somewhere there was a study, and this is like what blew me away. There's a study that says that your mind doesn't know the difference between physical trauma and emotional trauma. The two can be literally the same. Like, meaning if you get into a car accident and you hurt your body or you lose somebody, it's still your body doesn't know the difference. It's the stress level, you know, that is the difference. And you can still have like more of a stress level from an emotional trauma than a physical trauma. So I've been learning that I need for my body to be in as much peace as possible. I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm allowing myself to be human and to be annoyed and to be blah, but also like not letting myself just stew in just pure stress and pain. And that's what was happening when I lost Loxie. I was in the most pain I've ever been in my entire life. The most. So there's that. So the update on my stomach, the same thing, you guys. The same thing. I wish I could explain to you without really getting, and this is why I feel like I kept cutting all of this information out of my vlogs. I just didn't like, I don't know, it's just hard to talk about stomach and going to the bathroom, but you're looking at someone who has had stomach issues since I was 4 or 5 years old, definitely 7. Definitely since I was 7 years old. I've had it all, but my whole life I've always had, yeah, see, this is kind of where I was like cutting it out, but I have stomach problems and I have diarrhea problems. And it got to a point where I started writing down on my iPhone, like how many times I was having that problem. And it became my normal. And I was basically, if I could give you guys a number for how many times a month, I was experiencing at least twice a week. So I was at least 7 or 8 times a month. That was my normal. And for my whole life, by the way, like I've got stories I could tell y'all about going to baseball games and being in the bathroom and like I've got stories. But anyways, the point is, it's been my normal. But I've also known, I'm like, I can't keep going through this. How is my 60-year-old self gonna go through this? My 70-year-old, 80-year-old self, if I make it, like, how can my body undergo that kind of stomach cramp pains in the toilet all the time? And through all of this, I've also kept a tracker. Not one time in 3 months I could cry. I've never gone a week, let alone 2 weeks. I've never known what going 2 weeks has felt like, let alone a month, 2 months, and I'm at 3 months. This is the most real normal my stomach has been in. And how I did this, stress, I reduced my stress, walking, vitamin D. Like I told you guys, I don't eat dinner past a certain time because I feel like a lot of my problem's digestive. It still needs attention. I still need to kind of get to the real root of my problem and fix the root. So that hasn't been done yet, but I don't eat dinner past 5 because I let my food digest. I also eat in smaller portions to give my stomach time to digest smaller foods. I also chew a lot more, allowing my saliva to break down the food more, so that way it does more of the work for my digestive system. All of these things combined is the living proof that it's been 3 months and I have been normal. I could cry. Anyways, you know what? We're just gonna let this be a little chit chat, a little Friday night chit chat. I hope you guys have a good time with whatever it is that you're doing, or that you feel good, or if you don't feel good, I hope you feel better. I also want to say that I have turned my comments back on. I've kept them off on my vlogs. Well, I've seen them. They're in a position where I can see them, but you necessarily can't always see them. But I did this for my mental health. It's one thing, you know, on my main channel, it's a completely other animal for me personally, to get judged by my life, right? So it was just something that I needed to do. And I feel like I'm okay and I'm ready again. And that could again change in the future, you know. Like I'm just on this road to better health, a better mind, and I never knew, you know, when they say take care of yourself or have a spa day, like take care of yourself. Now I think I'm probably gonna get in the shower. Yeah. You know what? I just won't do my hair. I'll let it go natural. How about that? But like that just inspired myself saying it. But like really, take care of yourself, and it could be the smallest things, from a shower to just brushing your hair, putting on the jojoba oil, like doing your skincare routine. Take care of yourself. You know, I felt like a lot of my life I've just been like, you know, doing the things, getting the shower, doing the shower, but like I slow myself down now, and I put on meditation music or jazz music or 80s music while I listen in the shower. Sometimes at night when I shower, I change my lighting to be really soft, and I'm starting my my baths where I'm doing this. I haven't opened up this one yet specifically. I think I'm gonna do like a bath tomorrow, and I'll vlog like my little setup routine over here for you guys. But yeah, so I feel like I got off on a little tangent, but do you know what I mean by you just running through the motions versus setting your intention and being like focused in that moment, taking a damn breath? And I'm not like that. Maybe you are, and you've already been doing this, you've already been there. Like, I can't believe I'm 40 and I just now arrived to this state of mind. I mean, everyone has a different journey. Everyone's journey is very personal, right? So I'm gonna start the shower actually. And you know, it's funny because like I remember in high school, there would be days where I would go and I'd wake up late, you know, and you throw on your clothes, you gotta get out of the house. I actually had the worst days like that, but the days I got up early and did my hair, took a shower, did my hair, did my makeup, picked out my cute clothes, I was always more productive. I was always feeling better. So yeah, anyways, I'm sorry that I just like went off on that, but just in case anyone needed to hear that, because let me tell you, look at me, I even needed to hear that. So so there's that. Loki's on the ground. Look at him. He's passed out because he got his walk. And yeah, so that's that. I'm gonna hop in the shower. I don't know what's next. This could be like the whole video because I feel like I talked for 20 minutes. I hope you guys liked this kind of. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick out my after shower outfit. I am gonna do my hair, so I need to get a second towel. I think I need razors. Have some from Dollar Tree. All right, it's been a little while later, and I became productive. I really thought that I was just gonna not film for my main channel today, even though it's a scheduled day to film. So taking the shower, putting my makeup on, it made me feel so much better, more productive. Anyways, enough of that. I don't know honestly where I'm ending this vlog, but I got this little bolt in the mail from Amazon, and I'm thinking about it now because I'm like, this probably would have been like 20 cents at Lowe's, which is just down the street, and I bought it off of Amazon for $8. I have to stop this Amazon thing. I like, for things like this, it's okay. Anyways, so I'll show you guys why I got this. So this, you see that? It's like coming out, and I think it's a bolt problem. So let's see if I can fix it. Yep, nope, gave up on that pretty quick. I feel like I'm probably gonna need a whole new little thingy-majig. That's what we're gonna call it. But it's probably a very weird place to end the vlog today, but I think I'm going to. Yeah, eventually I will take Loki to the dog park where he meets up with his friends. My daughter and I joke about this, but Loki has more friends than we do. So it's absolutely hilarious. But this time I'm gonna bring my car, which I'm glad I just had this because I think I would have forgotten. But the problem is going back, he is spent. And it's still quite a little walk back to the house from the dog park. So I definitely need to bring the car this time. But yeah, so that's basically it. I've got orders to fill, stuff like that. And I will see you guys for the next vlog. I need to do my spring cleaning I've been talking about. So I think I'm just gonna put it on this channel. I wasn't quite sure where it was gonna go. The biggest thing I want to do is I want to get the fireplace cleaned and painted, which I already have the spray paint for it that's made specifically for fireplace and heat. And then I want to caulk parts of the crown molding and the ceiling because it's like, I don't know. When they were digging back there, the excavation, my house was shaking. Like I actually had curtain rods come off the wall. Like it just, everything fell, it was a mess. So I think that them shaking like moved the house a lot. I don't know like how they can't be responsible for something like that. But my brother was like, no. But I'm kind of like, you sure? But anyways, that's that. I will see you guys next time.
Shall we go?